Welcome back guys to CryptoFly channel. Today we'd like to talk about a Cardano, a local and a middle term targets for ADA. Let's dive in. I highly recommend you go and watch my today video about Bitcoin and Algorand, how ADA, Solana, Matic, Field, Atom, Sand, Mana can be security, even Algo, because the Gensler called Algo is a revolutionary, not a security coin, one of not security coin. And after 4 years, the same guy, they call it the Algo security. So it's like a plastic world. So what we can see now on ADA. And it's kind of crazy how to manipulate all these things in crypto, because take a look. The SEC called the ADA security only now to bring the fear on the market. What wrong was with ADA during all this time period? So something changed with Cardano in 2023, then in 2018. Why here? The SEC didn't call the Cardano security. Why not here? Why? Because they need a reason. They just need a reason. They need rumors to drop the price lower to fill their bags, to fill their shady bags from 2 cents. Here, for example, COVID dump from 1 cent 77, pump it to $3. Nobody call Cardano security. And only now, when we are in the accumulation stage, we need to push price lower to bring the fear in the market so the retail investors sell it. And the big investors fill their bags and the push price higher. And the retail investors have to buy in here. And in this area, you will see some hype news about how cool is Cardano. This is why do I hate this industry, because everything totally manipulated by news. It's really scary, because what's the point of Bitcoin to call the Bitcoin digital gold if the Bitcoin can crash just by some news about some exchanges? What's the point? So let's take a look now on Cardano. We got middle term targets. We got this top. We got here support, correction to 23, collapse it down to 27 zone. So now we're in the accumulation stage. And here it's monthly gaps. Now we're on a weekly time frame, but this is a monthly gaps. This tiny one. This is tiny gaps, what we can come back and close. But in this case, you can open the chart on a Bitcoin and open the gaps even on a yearly chart on a Bitcoin higher time frame. We got a gaps at 2,000 for Bitcoin. So why we don't have to go and close these gaps? Maybe let's go and close. In this case, yes, we can drop to 10 cents for Cardano if we collapse it now. In the market, have one more black swan, and the next one is 5 cents. So all these targets, of course, can be still relevant. The bullish gap is here. It's a monthly time frame. It's 66 cents till 73. So this one, we try and test it. This one, we try and test it, but didn't close at least even 50%. So that's why we can come back and close. Now we're in 27 zone. This one. We can count even the local FIB here, from this to the top, we made a correction to 61. Now after 61, we correction to 18, and now we hold a 38 level by FIB. So the road can be open to 61 level by FIB, 8 locally, and 18 globally, 52. So we can trade long-term period in this range. So we got this top, we got this bottom. We can make a move like this one, even the liquidation of this stop losses, 60 cents. Maybe then come back down and make one more deviation, but it's not necessary. So all this deviation is not necessary. That's why most bullish scenario, we can, if everything will be good and they figure out those Cardano is not a security, yes, we can see something like this one. Liquidate this stop losses and continue rally to this target. If not, just by news, we can collapse much lower till end of summer to 10 cents. Yes, of course, it will be the totally black swan for all crypto, but it's just a possibility is what we are working with. Middle term targets, it's at least 0.5 level by FIB, $2.61. So anyway, we will liquidate these guys, these guys, these guys, these guys. So now let's go to indicator set and take a look what's going on now on the chart. Yes, we trade still on the weekly time frame under fundamental price, but like you saw on the algo, we can drop much lower, you know, so all these lines are dynamic, we can crash it much lower. So this is how it works. So now the take profit line at $1.04, we are trade under fundamental price here. Fundamental price, the real value of Cardano now it's 38. All these lines are dynamic. On the daily, we still didn't touch the buy line. Here, we almost touched it here, the buy line in December, but still didn't touch the take profit. That's why you saw on the algo reaction, we collapsed it exactly to the buy line. And if the ARA continue fall, drop to the buy line will be 28% drop. And the buy line on the daily is 25 cents. So this is a horrible scenario for Cardano. What can we see sooner or later, you know? But of course, it's not unnecessary because market can react even like this one to take profit, liquidate all these guys who open short now, make a short squeeze, you know? Or we can trade in the sideways long time period here till the buy line curve here, liquidate these guys and test the buy line. But the summer, it's worst time for trading, you know? So low volatile in the market, you know, just by news. And of course, let's take a look on trade on. You remember on the weekly time frame, Cardano is one of coins which you got a signal to sell and take profit from sell. So we got signal to buy here, take profit on the next candle on the weekly. We open long. Now we got a only recommendation, close position here, only recommendation, not a sell or something. You know, so this signal, it's really strong signal on the weekly. Also, I would like to show you the ADZ direction market mode. On ADZ, let's add one by one. So on direction, here it's accumulation from May 2022 till January 2023. So the big players accumulate. For some reason, now they need to bring the fear in the market to shake out your money from your wallets and crash price lower, but they fill your bags and push the price higher. So this is how it works. And that's why I hate this industry. Everything totally manipulative. Here, by ADZ, the big players accumulate more than comfortable price for accumulation for whales was 74 cents. Then divergency, they accumulated 44. Then divergency at 25. We're forming the huge divergency on a weekly. Now, with all these things, we can crash even the lower low than this low, like we saw on a flow and on algo, and forming something like this one. One more divergency. 3 divergences here. So, of course, I don't know if we crash it down so low, but would be good to open long or fill your bags one more time at lower than 23 cents for Cardano. 28, 23. If we're forming the divergency. But if we take a look on a monthly, you can see we're in accumulation, huge accumulation stage. So the big players accumulate. Distribution is here. So they not selling now. They now accumulate for some reason. So they just don't need to worry about a timing. But for investment, you can accumulate Cardano also. And the sell together with whales at this point on monthly. And I guess we'll see something like this one on a chart, monthly divergency, and it can be even new all-time high for Cardano. Because they just want to manipulate the price and your emotional states. If we go to the market mode on weekly, here, white color, it was the accumulation stage. Now we're in the green zone. Last time when we saw the green zone, it was here at $1.18 and we collapsed it down to 25 cents. You see, now we're in green zone. Here, the green zone in April 2020, we pump it, crash it to green. Then we got a black swan, COVID dump, green zone, candle to sell, and we get a pump. You know what happened next. So it's hard to say where are we now on the market cycle, but most likely, I think now it's more than good time for accumulation. Every single time we can drop much lower every single time, even to zero, you know. We just work with possibilities. So guys, I hope you like this video about Cardano. Write please in the comment what do you think about this current situation on the markets. Are we going down by this news much lower, or it's just fake news, just rumors, and we pump it? Subscribe channel, hit the like button, hit the bell notification button. Don't forget to join my Telegram channel. See you next time, guys.